New research says that speeding is almost as big a factor in deadly crashes as drunk driving. Federal regulators say nearly a third of deadly crashes from 2005 to 2014 were related to speed. On average, more than 11,000 people are killed in those kind of accidents every year. Kris Van Cleave is on Massachusetts Avenue in Washington, D.C., with the new calls to increase efforts to crack down on speeding. Kris, good morning.
Good morning. Drivers may hate them, but studies show speed cameras, when properly placed, can significantly reduce speeding, which can make roads safer for drivers and pedestrians. But they're only legal in less than a third of the country, and the NTSB says that needs to change.
We're up to 60 miles per hour now. She's going 11 over.
Fairfax County Police Captain Michael Grinnan has spent 24 years on patrol. Speeders are a daily part of life.
Any reason you're going that fast?
What's the biggest challenge in trying to stop speeders?
There's so many of them. It's a matter of where do I go?
Grinnan says the department has found on average drivers are going 7 or 8 miles over the speed limit. But the faster a driver goes, the longer it takes to stop. The NTSB identified more than 100,000 deaths due to speeding between 2005 and 2014. That's nearly as many killed in alcohol-involved crashes.
Every mile an hour that you increase by, you're increasing your likelihood of a crash.
Robert Sumwalt is the acting NTSB chairman.
This study showed that we can improve the way that we set speed limits and enforce speed limits.
The Safety Board is calling for expanding the use of speed cameras. Only 14 states and Washington, D.C. currently use them, and only rarely on freeways where drivers go the fastest. Another recommendation encourages installing point-to-point enforcement used in Australia and the UK, where a driver can be ticketed for getting from point A to point B faster than the time it would take by following the speed limit. Police use radar or laser-based detectors to spot speeders. They can also follow a car called pacing to confirm it's going too fast. Captain Grinnan says it's about targeting enforcement to try to prevent deadly crashes.
We're looking at where these accidents occur and how can we change people's behaviors in terms of speeding and driving more safely. I think the biggest way to do that is just by being present out there.
Virginia does not currently allow speed cameras. Now, we should tell you deaths on the roads have soared over the last 2 years, an estimated 14% to around 40,000. And the NTSB says an unintended consequences of states that have raised speed limits has been more deaths. Gail?
All right. Thank you, Kris.